Good afternoon, Country Club at DC Ranch Golfers. I typically do these on weekends, but we had the club championship this weekend, so I wanted to take a little bit of time and recognize those players who played so well. So, starting with the ladies, Lori Moralia, the ladies net club champion with 64 points. Way to go, Lori. We've got also Percy Anderson. She did a great job at 158 with the overall ladies stroke play championship. And then with the guys, we got Bob Campbell winning in a playoff for the Senior Net Club Championship with 67 points. Gordon Yekel winning the Men's Net Club Championship, 78 points. Way to go, Gordon. Nice playing. And then creeping up the ladder, we've got Greg Lumsden, won the Senior Men's Club Championship without his putter, he said. Way to go, Greg, 151. Maybe you can take that down another 10 shots per round, like you said. And then we've got Alan McDonald. Alan was steady as she goes. Alan shot 143 for the overall men's club championship for the Country Club at DC Ranch 2023, and all these players are to be commended. We're also delighted that after 42 frost delays, we think we're finished with them, and the temperatures are to creep into the 70s, and then I believe it's 80 by Monday, and then soon enough you'll be coming in and telling me that it's way too hot out here to play. So we just can't have it always, but it's good to know that hopefully this is over with. And as I said earlier in a previous video, that the frost delays happen more often than not with all the rough that we've got. And I would tell you that the responses I've gotten about the rough have been really, really terrific. They understand that their handicap might have gone up by 2 to 3 shots. So you know what you can do for me? As I sit here right now, I'm just winging this. If you can send me a note as to whether you like the rough and why, we'd really like to bring it to a meeting and just say, okay, this is what the masses are telling us, because I'm going to tell you that we're gradually going to start to cut the rough down in the next week or so, to expose the roots of the Bermuda grass to sunlight and heat to get ready for the upcoming months when we're really going to start to get some growth because of the temperatures. But I think most of you have been giving it a thumbs up as far as the rough is concerned, and we just like to hear from you. As you know, I've asked you for your comments and concerns, and the ones that we think are constructively meant, we will go ahead and talk about them each time that we can. So just let us know that. Next Monday, March the 13th, that is our Monday of the month that we are closed, and so the golf course and the practice areas will be closed. We're getting some fertilizer down with the heat coming on. We really want this grass to jump. We want the grass to jump on the practice tees. And having said that, the board has advised us they would prefer and like and really give a directive that if you are practicing for multiple hours, so to speak, and not going to play, we ask you to go to the north end if you can, and then the south end will be reserved for those who are warming up to go play. So we appreciate your cooperation. I've got my videographer back here, Justin, and Justin's to be commended when you see him. Justin just went through the PGA's mandate of level 2, and it gets tougher and tougher as he goes along, but he believes he did very, very well through that program. So congratulations, Justin, well done. Continuing on, we've got some fitting days coming up. We've got a Callaway fitting day on March the 15th as well. Titleist will be there that day for you to compare different lines of clubs. On the 25th, we have Mizuno and TaylorMade. And as well, we've got PXG coming on March the 14th. So these are great days for you to come out and try some new clubs. And as well, TaylorMade and Titleist are finishing up their ball promotion programs with free personalization. So it would behoove you to take advantage of that. They get you 1 dozen free. And so if you come into the golf shop, the staff would be glad to help you. The Horseshoe is open as a reminder on Sunday afternoons. We close the full swing at 2 o'clock. We clean up the range and we get out there at 3 o'clock. And you can go on the Horseshoe sign-up sheet on 4Ts and reserve your time. And it's walking only. We do have itty-bitty carry bags for you and your family. So let's take advantage of it. It's really a fun par 3 to play. And as the temperatures warm up, thus the grass will start to grow. And we can't forget about our Pride of Membership program, which means we are going to continue to fix our ball marks as best you possibly can. And if we need to do another video exclusively on the Pride of Membership, we will be glad to do that. We are going to teach you how to rake bunkers properly, and we are going to teach you how to fix your divots in the fairways. And as many times as we can say this, we play in 4 hours or less, and you must keep up with the group in front of you. And this is all to do with respect for the members, respect for the clubs and other players behind you. So we want everybody to get in 18 holes, and as we move on, we can probably get that done with the sun now going down after 6 o'clock. So that's kind of great. And then also people were asking me what the green speeds were for the weekend, and I can tell you that they were over 12 on a stimp meter. And you might say, what in the world is a stimp meter? Well, I'm going to show you the next video that we do. It's a device, and it is so benign. It looks like a piece of metal, and you roll balls down the ramp in one direction, and you take the average of how far that rolls. So it might be 10 feet on the level part of the green, and then coming back on the level part of the green. The middle ball might be 12 feet, so the average is 11 feet. So you go in two directions on a level part of the green, and you go with 3 balls down the ramp, the average of the 3, and 3 balls going in the other direction down the ramp, the average of the 3, to come up with a stimp meter reading. It is really so old-fashioned, quite frankly, and there's a new device on the market that we're looking into that was brought to my attention by one of our members, Nick Keeper. And Nick is ever looking for new products out there in the golf world, and we're going to try that thing too. So in any event, that's what we've got going. That's the good news around the club. We've got a lot of activity, so hopefully we'll see you out here. And please be reminded that the Roundup, the Desert Diamond Classic, and the Stampede have fields which are greater than any fields that we've seen in size, and we're delighted about that. But if you have any questions about it, let us know. We're excited about the member guest season coming about. Fairways and greens. Have a good day.